One of the most basic principles that everybody needs is to have decent housing. And we know in this country there's been a housing crisis. That's why I'm delighted that Labour has pledged to build 200,000 homes a year and obviously provide that a suitable environment for our members and their families. There are too many people who are locked in rented accommodation where some landlords have took advantage by increasing the rents beyond what can be seen as a reasonable figure. There is a housing crisis in the UK, and this is why you have to link everything together, whether it's the cost of living, whether it's housing, whether it's the NHS, whether it's education. These are all political decisions. So it's good that Labour said they're going to do that. We will expect them to do it, and hopefully that will remove some of the burden on some of our members, and some of society were locked into what we would say high rented accommodation. A decent home is not too much to ask for in this 2015, and particularly as the Labour government, hopefully a Labour government elected, lives up to its pledge to provide that good housing with good accommodation. Unfortunately, we've received too much information of our members, and we know this goes beyond our members, of people locked into rented accommodation where they've been paying rents far excessive than they should have to. And this is where landlords, particularly those unscrupulous landlords, have took advantage of people. I'm pleased now that Labour is making a clear pledge to give some certainty in the rented sector. It can't be right that landlords can just charge what they want on contracts that can be unreasonable. So a combination of building more houses, but putting very clear, strong legislation in about certainty in the rented sector so that people aren't abused and taken advantage of is important. And therefore, this is one of the campaigns that we're supporting. It's one of the commitments that the Labour Party has pledged to do and to implement in its first term of office, and we welcome it.